Latrina? Shadowbeak? Who made that noise? Robin Quill. Okay, so Robin Quill's sleeping sound is what it is. Let's see, any Splatterinas around here? I was told there would be Splatterina at night. Am I in the right spot? Oh, this stayed at Splatterina. Capture count. I should have 3. Maybe. Yes, this is where I am. Okay. So we just keep looking around then. I hope it's not super rare. It might be that it has like the Tombat spawn rate, which isn't great. Maybe it would be better to do the fast travel thing, with fast traveling in and out of this area. I don't see any right here. So how far in? I feel like it was this entire thing, right? I feel like if it was super common, I would have seen one walking around in the early game. Maybe I did, and I've just kind of forgotten about it, but... That was a shadowbeak. These are just the same pals as before. I need to move further. Okay. I'm sorry if you can't see anything. I can see a little. I can see the shadowbeak. We got the blaze howl. Maybe there are a bunch of Splatterinas and I just haven't seen them. Okay, chill it. That Elfidran is trying to reclaim its place, I guess. No Splatterina? Shadowbeak? Now that Palpedia is lying, man. It's not right. Kings. There's no Splatterina around here. It's wasting my time. Wait, why is something fighting over here? Burly Merchant? No. I don't care about the Burly Merchant. Is this Lightning Streak? Maybe I should have logged out here instead. Poison Blast. Stone Blast. No, thank you. Alright, we'll just fly on back to the fast travel. I don't want to hunt rare pals. I can do that on my main save. We'll find... I feel like at this rate, it'll be faster to just find Splatterinas and eggs. I haven't seen any. Right, no magic Splatterina spawning in. No. This wasn't fun. I'm not gonna do this hunt. We can visit the Nocklum instead and see how he's doing. How much sand do you have for me? I guess one way to do this, since he is doubling it. Bloodshot, yeah, he can be Bloodshot. It's night, he's sleepy. 46, I guess one way to do this would be to take like the box with you and rebuild the box on each of these circles and then just have like a couple of Nocklums collect. 46? Yeah. And then these are supposed to be around at daytime, so let's go back to the main base, right? And I will see if Nocklum, since he sleeps he's sleeping, so yeah, it is being collected at day. Even if they're only visible at night. I didn't get very far with my bread. But the pals should be waking up now. We can drop some stuff off. I made the coal mine, right? Yeah, we made coal mine. Spine vine, I guess, is decent. Oh yeah, I had a skill fruit tree. Is it done? Did you get my... what did I plant? Airblade? Right? Airblade. Let's plant that again then. Got 3. Wonder how long that has been done. Probably should have done that a while back. We can plant eggs as well. We're planting coal, we're planting eggs, we're planting attacks. It's a very, very farming oriented game right now. What are you doing? Just flying away with my Hexolite. Okay. Just gonna queue up some random stuff to make more legendaries here then. Still the Pal... No, wait. Not the Pal metal. Now we're low on Paldium fragments. That's a first. I need to buy more Paldium fragments. I got a lot of legendary Pal spheres. Do I want to do that now though? I feel like I'll just kind of let these guys get done before I do the next wave of buying a bunch of stuff. I want to go fight stuff and catch stuff and level and all that good stuff. I got the legendary spheres. I think I was done in this region. So we can go catch pals here, or we can go fight pals here, I guess. Level 52? These were level 55. A bit odd that these would be lower levels. Let's see, what is the strongest one I can see here? 55 Bushi, 58. Level 53. Not a whole lot of them are more impressive than the... Guess we'll go kill Asherope, or... Did I have the stuff I wanted? We got the upgrades. The nightstar sand is coming along slowly but surely. Sand. I needed like... What was it? Like 200 or something. It was a huge amount. So let's just not stand around. Let's just go catch pals until I get bored of that or something else comes calling. There might be something else I want to do later, but I'll start by just clearing out the desert, I guess. Let's check the event spot around the corner here. Any fun events going on? No event. Usually right here. Then we got the new guy, Whip. Then there's like a predator pal here and a predator pal here. But you can't catch them. Could increase my inventory space though, but... Angula, we got 4. Seems like a good place to start. So these shadow beaks, maybe I should go back to the Univolt. Just for the mass catching bit. Wait, why are you running? I'm very friendly. The catch rate still feels pretty low. They're escaping from my legendary sphere. And they're a basic penguin pal. Yeah, we'll go back and change really quickly to the Univolt if we're gonna do this. It would have worked if I had some skill fruits for shockwave and stuff. But I don't for now, so we'll just... Guess we'll go here real quick, switch to the Univolt. And my Univolt is here somewhere. There we go. The level 44 shadowbeak, level 48. Yeah. The level 44 is out for now. Now we can go catch. Usually electric pals don't do so well in the desert, but wasn't a whole lot of ground pals here right now. Felt like there was Calamari, Serpent, Penguin. This is now a water desert. Take they were already good on. Let's see. Gory Rat. How are we doing on those? 5. Okay, that's the upside then of the Divine Disastering. Don't jump back, please. The upside is that at this stage, this 46 Univolt, 1 lightning streak does not seem to be enough. Calamari, we're on 7. Whoops, sorry about that. Stand still, please. 100% on those at least. And the Serpents, we are 12. And these guys, they are ground, so let's Divine Disaster them instead. It's pretty good. that didn't reach. How much experience am I getting per catch now? I forgot to look. $37. 37. That's not a whole lot. I was getting quite a bit from exploring now. 12 on you, 12 on those. A Lonely Crusher. Yeah, we'll take these two guys. Maybe I should be checking out some of these alpha pal only catches. Do we have any low level pals that are only alpha pals? We've seen Celestia walking around. Yes, it... Have we seen the German tide? The German tide. Have we seen that water serpent somewhere? Huh. I hope it's not in a cave, because it's gonna stick out through the ceiling. Wait a minute. We're gonna do a little bit of bug abuse, because I can't be bothered to dismount. Reset the cooldown, and we go again. Is it really bug abuse if it's in an early access game? It's not bug abuse. I am entirely entitled to press that sequence of buttons or something. It's a little bit of bug abuse, but I could make a case. In my defense. A bad case, but it would be a case. Did the spawns just stop spawning? Where the pals at? Guess I'll glide around. B? I am 12 on you, right? Yeah. 8 there, we got 12. Ilamari, I don't think we were 12. 10, perfect. Strike. Well, they don't run. They seem pretty chilled, or they're blind or something. Okay, and Vampiric. I feel like I'm getting a lot of Vampiric. I haven't actually checked my box in a long while now. What kind of passives I'm getting. I might have some more Demon God Remarkable Craftsmanship pals just hanging around. Was this it then for the desert? Yes, there was the Reptiros as well, but I don't want to run around too much looking for Reptiro. I guess I'll, instead of fast traveling over there, I'll try to travel normally over to the other side of the desert. The spawns are different up here. Might find one. Perfect. I want one more. There we go. And now I want a legendary plasma cannon schematic. Should have asked for something a little bit more reasonable. No, my shadowbeak will kill you. Whoops. Oh. Well, that's cool. Alright, the exclusive skill. Very disappointing. I mean, when I tested it. Can't remember exactly what the results were. I just remember if there was like a cool factor to damage factor, like the laser skills and lightning bolt and stuff like that, they're at the lowest. You got the Reptiro skill, probably one of the lowest as well. If you think the Splatterina teleport skill is cool, it's probably pretty low on the damage to cool factor as well. Are you gonna try to explode the ground underneath me? Yeah. Boom. Very cool skill. We're still waiting for that patch when they rebalance skills. I mean, I've been waiting for it since... I don't know when Libro was released. Was it April? So probably a year now. It's been 1 year since I was like, oh no, Seed Mine is too good. They're gonna nerf Seed Mine any day now. I've made some pretty bad predictions when it comes to this game in my time. Like I was expecting them to buff the legendary schematic stuff for Faybreak. I caught a bunch of legendary pals to butcher. I think they're still dropping the plasteel schematics. Right, these two. I was expecting them to nerf Holy Burst. That was like, and that was also like way back when, if you search for like ThePalProfessor, the first Holy Burst video I ever made. I was like, this is too good to be true. It's killing Rio, it's one-shotting Victor. It might not be worth breeding an army, because they are probably gonna nerf this before your army is done breeding. That was my advice to people. That was terrible advice. That was like 8 months ago, when I told people to don't breed Holy Burst. You know, you're probably gonna be done the day that they nerf it. Instead, they made it a skill fruit. So I guess it was like good advice for the wrong reasons. That if you spent the time breeding for Holy Burst, it's a skill fruit now. Did I get 12 out of 12? Yeah, so you're fine. You didn't even take damage. Ruby, how are we looking here? 7. Right now, my prediction is that they will rework the element passives. I've been telling people to, and I haven't been telling them to, but I've been doing it myself, and I've just been saying why. That I'm keeping these like Siren of the Void Bastigors around and stuff like that. Is that I'm expecting a buff to it, but I feel like from what I've gathered so far from Pocket Pier, they don't really care about game balance currently. Like if Holy Burst is doing 10 times the damage of other skills, like sure, it's we're not working on skill balance right now. We're still making new pals, we're making new endgame content. I think that's why they haven't really addressed the oil rig thing as well. A lot of people are complaining about the level 60 oil rig. Pocket Bear has made like no statement at all about that one. I mean, they rarely make statements about anything that people complain about. They just let like time will tell. And right now time is telling that the level 60 oil rig will probably not be as big of an issue once you're like level 70 and stuff. Like people were complaining about the level 55 oil rig when it was released. The one out here somewhere. Did I miss that? And right now that we're level 60, that's not an issue. So I think don't get too focused on what the game state is in right now, because I think they're balancing and all that stuff, like it's gonna come later. I hope. With all that kind of stuff. Do we have 12 Dire House? Yeah, we do. So we don't care. I just want these rubies. I want 2 of them. Then we're done in here, maybe? I guess there was the lift monks. I think the worst prediction I ever made was that this was probably like 10... No, wait. This is like 20 years ago now. Let me think. Around 15 years ago now, I made the prediction that the internet was gonna, you know, it was gonna be no more bullying, world peace, all that stuff, you know, because I was like, everybody's gonna be so, you know, connected and aware, and it's gonna be silly to have wars, and bullying will be dead. I don't know. I just made this big sort of idealistic prediction about the internet, you know, like information would be free, and but I was young and naive, and I had a lot of hope for humanity about doing the right thing. But back then, people were pretty good at doing the right thing, you know. We were, I say we, but like my contribution to like the ozone layer was to stop setting hairspray on fire, I guess. But I mean, people really came together back then and stopped making holes in the ozone layer or whatever. I was very young. I wasn't very involved, but you know, you had hope. You're like global warming and all that stuff, but at this point, you're starting to question if it was even real in the first place. With like, who's actually correct nowadays? Have I been lied to my entire life? You know, you can't know these things. I mean, you can be like 99% sure, but it's hard nowadays. The internet did not perform as I thought it would. I had such high hopes. I had such high hopes for us, you know. we were all gonna come together. So I guess that's up there with predicting a Holy Burst nerf. And the whole thing started, this topic started with me talking about Seed Mine nerf. So yeah, when Seed Mine was just... I guess they kind of balanced Seed Mine by giving us a ton of other attacks that are just as good, if not better. They never changed the Libro thing either. I was also like, you know, hesitant about breeding a Libro army. Because they're gonna fix the partner skill doing, you know, almost 3 times the intended damage. 12... Well, okay, I think we're looking good in the desert. I only have legendary spheres. I was considering the fight here, but I think I need better spheres to actually have a chance. And I just don't want to kill them. I do want that legendary passive. And I want to start catching some Palladiuses if I am gonna make like a budget raid army. Okay, I traded a copper key for a silver key. That's cool. Yes, I'm not 12 out of 12 on the kick it yet. It is a good thing though that the internet was invented when it was, you know? Because I feel like if the internet was invented today, you would have like Apple making their own email. You know, Apple email can only email to Apple email, and please subscribe to our, you know, cloud service for storing your emails. Otherwise, they only last for 2 days. You try to back up your emails on a PC, you know, that's not gonna work. Have any of you ever tried to get pictures from an iPhone to a PC? I was trying to help some people with that, and it was terrible. I've always had either a Samsung or Android phone or whatever. But it's quite the experience trying to back it up. I feel like the time spent, like even if you're working, like let's say you're working minimum wage job, the time you spend trying to figure out how to get those pictures to a PC, and then they're all named weirdly since they're like formatted in a different way, to finally manage to import all the pictures into the PC. They're all in random order, they're named like these weird combinations of numbers and everything. I went into like the details for like the date taken, sorted them by that. Like there was a lot of stuff, and then I realized that it took so long time to do all that stuff that if I had just like, you know, if you just work, you go to your regular job and you just work that time instead, then you just pay for the cloud service or whatever, and you do it that way. I guess that's where they get you. They make it so complicated that you're like, I'll make more money by just paying for it, you know? It took, I mean, but I was bashing my head against the wall. I finally got it working after a while, but it did take a while. I'm just gonna check what the catch rate is for level 42. How are we doing with these legendary spheres? 50%. I feel like I might be better off at this point selling legendary spheres and crafting ultimate spheres for the mass catching. But these pals are doing good and they're not sick. That's the main part here. No sick pals. I've been taking very good care of them. Work. Acquire. I don't want to do the work my pals should be doing. Let's visit Nocklum. See if he's doing anything, or if he's just upset. Oh no, he's collecting. He's depressed, but he's working, you know? And he's doing it during the day. You can find them during the day. I guess he's already taken the one that was right here. But we did have one just outside the base in this direction, right? Can I find it? Yeah, here it is. Nightstar sand. So I guess if you If you really want, you could like run around during the day and find some. But that's probably not worth it. But it is being collected. Slowly but surely we're getting nightstar sand. You're doing very well, Noclum. He doesn't look very happy. Is this the thumbnail? Wait, that's... I can get on the right side. Here we go. Now I can fit Palworld, I can fit ThePalProfessor, I can fit Randomizer part, whatever we're on. This is cool. What are you doing? And what was that? You took like 2 steps, and then you dropped it. Oh, you're just dropping nightstar sand here now. Why can't I grab this? Oh, now you're taking it. Resting? Okay, he's just confused at this point. It's very sad. He does look a little happy though, right? He has this like little tired smile. He's happy, he's fine, he's not upset. Okay, that's probably not his mouth. That's the armor. I'm gonna pretend I thought it was his mouth. He's happy. Very happy. Okay, let's just go bully Ashrobe, I guess. I don't have my 3rd shadowbeak. Where'd it go? Yeah, I'm gonna favorite it, so I don't lose it again. And I guess we'll go say hi to this Ashrobe. Okay, so this is where the bees are at. I don't want the level 50 bee suiciding on me, sorry. Oh, right, sorry. Gotta take care of those later. Kinda forget those were a thing as well. How far to the Ashrobe? Oh, don't. Thank you. This is much better than flying. Where is it? There it is. Oh, what? I can't even do some combat here? Oh, right, it's also dragon. So this is not gonna be good. Yeah, aim your dragon skills at me, please, not the shadowbeak. And then we send out the first one. Perfect, but it is hungry. Wait, what? Oh no. I don't want to have to deal with a Floppy as well. Now there's another Floppy. Okay, Shadowbeak, you got this, right? We're good. Should have used that on Floppy instead. As long as they're not looking at me, I'm good. Who's next? Okay, this place is chaos. Guess we're just gonna spam Divine Disasters until it's all over. I don't want to be hit by your stuff, Floppy. Can I hide? Shadowbeak's attack is highly effective against Floppy. That's nice. What if I aim? You can send it out a bit weird. There we go. Okay, 1 Floppy is down. 2 Floppy down. Let's see. Stop attacking me. I'm innocent in all this. Will that hit me? No. We're good here. That hit me though. Okay, so Killamari is down. Wait, is my Shadowbeak on fire? Ah. Okay, don't aggro the Wumpo. Oh, don't dragon burst me. I'm innocent. Oh, no. Oh wait, are they having a contest now? Help me, Wumpo. Okay, I guess that didn't last super long. Yeah, come on. Get her. Perfect. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, I said. Look at the Wumpo. Very cool. Can I catch this Wumpo? Oh, 2%, not a chance. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Fight each other. Come on, fight each other. Oop. I want this Wumpo. He's been helping me. Oh, it's starving. Not great. No, the Wumpo. You did well. You tried to help me. Whoever you were. You will be remembered. Rest in peace, Wumpo. I'll catch another Wumpo and just pretend it's you, probably. That usually works. Alright, this one is dying. Right. So that's the problem with using shadowbeaks that starve, I guess. Are you still just walking after me? I don't want my pal to eat dragon meteor. That should do it. I feel like this is the longest. Good thing there's no timer on this boss, or it would have already timed out, I feel. Dark pal against dragon. I feel like I keep doing this. Did it tackle me? And I don't have... Let's just actually see what this Dogen's got for me. You know, you got some airblade skills? Yeah, that skill is just terrible. Now airblade. It hit twice. Can you move a little bit closer for the next airblade, please? Okay, that's cool. Boom. That was a big one. Come on, airblade. Are you missing every skill now? Airblade. That's not airblade. What? There we go. Inventory full. Guess we drop this. Dragonstone. Yeah, take me home. Take me home. That was a long fight. I wasn't expecting all those pals to join, and I keep forgetting about the dragon side effect that some pals have. Now, did Asherope give me a dragon token or a water token? I guess we'll never find out. Maybe we'll do it this way then. That seems fine. Our team is hungry. They're always hungry. I guess I'll take a little bit of salad then. That bread will be done when it's done. Something like that should do. Nighttime, I'm not gonna go hunt those Batterina, so I guess I'll just sleep. Maybe it would be worth to take a night, actually, at some point, and just sweep some of these locations, and see if there's any different night pals. Might be worth it. Yeah, you're very happy. Oh, are you done with the... You're done with the pal medal. Let's go. We can make more. It's a palladium fragments. I need to sell some spheres, and then we can queue up some more pal metal. Yeah, I know, you did a great job. Very good Jigness. Noble, not noble, work slave. Noble. And then the wandering merchant that wasn't locked. Is the one with the... No wait, wrong way. I'm not buying salad now. I'm using this guy. Also, let's see if I have some sellable stuff. Okay, this is very sellable. This little lag between each one gets me every time. You have to sit and wait for it. Okay, where did you go, Mr. Merchant? Get back here. Now let's see. So I want the palladium, but I'm also gonna sell. We're gonna sell half. A lot of money. Then just this stuff. Precious. Precious. Okay. This stuff versus this stuff. Yeah. Not entirely balanced. But they will never do a balanced patch. That's what we've learned so far. Balanced patches is not what we do here. We just make new stuff. We make new game stuff. And then we'll balance it when it's all done. I think that's the mentality. You know, can't really argue with it. Why would you balance it when you're just gonna end up with higher level pals and they add the souls? Like, there's no real reason. Like, I can agree with that. Like, it's weird now. You feel like Holy Burst and stuff is gonna get nerfed. Like, I was expecting a bit of a nerf to the multi-missile launcher as well. To have some sort of like, you know, when you aim at something and it goes beep, 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 and then you get the homing effect. Or something like that. I mean, I like being overpowered. I hope they don't balance it around, like, peak power. I want peak power, like when you maxed your pals, when you have the legendary stuff and everything, max attack, you got the best build and everything. That's when I want to go up to Xenolod Ultra and one-shot it, you know? I don't want the maximum power to be, okay, this is when it's actually a difficult fight and not an impossible fight. Oh, I forgot to buy. No, I forgot to buy the Palladium. I only sold stuff. Did get a lot of money though, but still need to do this noble thing. Did manage to distract myself again. Let's see. Noble, and now we want the one with the lock. And I want your Palladium, please. I love this part. I don't have my macro program on, but I do have a macro for doing this. I'm just not gonna use it on the Let's Play. 10,000? We'll see how many I can buy before I get bored of clicking. I mean, I am already bored of clicking. So that should be enough for now. Is there anything else I want to buy real quick? Yeah, we can buy some of this. Pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. Is there anything else? Oh, right, we need bone. We only have 75 bone. We'll buy one stack of this. And then I guess we'll just buy one stack of this to have it. And then we switch merchant and we spend the rest on salad. Hello? Just so I don't forget salad. It should be decently even, right? I don't have to click too much. That should be fine. We're spending it all in one place. Grandma is crying. But we did get a lot of stuff. It was worth it. Sorry, Grandma. There we go. This is my box of PAL stuff. This is my box of... This is the box of PAL stuff. Wait, no PAL fluids in there? Perfect. Feels pretty good. And then the bread was for me. We'll drop this, switch this, drop this. Oh, I managed to spend every single coin. It's usually not that even. I unlocked new tech. Yeah, I've been leveling very slowly these, I feel like I've been stuck at this level for like 3 hours now or something. I've been doing other things, but killing alpha bosses has not been adding up to a whole lot of leveling. So I'm gonna go catch more pals. Was there any other reason I was back at the base? Rather than being out? I finished the desert, I guess. And then we had this area. I guess I'll 12 out of 12 some pals around here. If the... Wait, right. If the catch rate isn't too bad. I guess I'll 12 out of 12 some pals here as well. Get that plast deal or whatever it was, the Hex Light Armor. You need to mine some chromite as well. Okay. Any pals around? Eileen? I think I'm already 12 or 12 on Eileen. Valet. 9. So I guess I've been catching those as well, but guess we'll just finish it off here. Don't want to travel back to some low-level location I can't even remember. Is Flare Storm enough for you? If it hits? Not really. Can I freeze you while I wait? I'm terrible at aiming while mounted. How about shooting you in the head? That works. Seems like a viable strategy. There's a fast travel up by the fruit tree. I guess we'll travel up to the fast travel, grab that, and catch whatever we see on the way. Right. Maybe I'll encounter more pals if I follow the road. I don't want to follow the road. Pals? Where are all the pals? Is it usually this dead here? Okay, we're going somewhere. Hello? Did I turn pad spawns off or something? There we go. Some vixens. How are we looking here? New pal. Perfect. Perfect. Oop. It's a runner. I didn't know vixens ran. Rawr. Wonder how they made all those noises. I don't know anything about like making video games. I've seen some videos of like how they made the noises for like the first couple of Star Wars videos or movies, Star Wars movies, and they were just banging like metal pipes and stuff in a room. Look pretty authentic. I doubt they're like hitting cats to make the PAL sound, but that's how they would do it in the good old days, you know. Let's find a cat. You know, punch it, see what sound it makes, record it. You got video game sounds. It's not something I recommend though. They tend to punch back. They have claws, so. Let me up. Will that work? Perfect. We got the tackle, but we might have messed up the skill cooldown. We're 12 out of 12. I mean, if I'm being honest, the odds are the cat will punch you first. I guess it really depends. I met a lot of mean cats, but also met some really nice cats in my life. I feel like I can judge a family by how their cat acts, you know? If you come home to a family and their cat is just biting you and hiding under the couch and clawing you and stuff like that, then I mean, it's not a rule, you know. It can be a very nice family and they can just have a really mean cat. But you could probably do a study, like, if the cat is very mean and scratching and clawing and everything and it's been living with that family for 10 years. You know? Maybe I've never had a cat, so I don't know. But I will judge you if your cat is mean to me, you know? I think that's fair. If I come to your house and your cat attacks me, I'm gonna judge you. I won't judge the cat, you know, it's a cat. I'm gonna judge you. You should have made your cat kinder to me. It's like judging parents for the way their children act. You know, a child is a child, but I don't know enough about cats, honestly, to have this opinion, really. It's an uneducated opinion, I guess you would call it. If that's even a thing. Mao? I mean, uneducated opinions has to be a thing. There's a lot of uneducated opinions out there. I can't be the first one, but I'll stick to mine. For now. I am also easily convinced. Like, all it takes is like one comment to go like, no, cats are just random, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's probably true. Let's see now. I love my grapple glider. So I guess the downside of this, like we cleared all these pals with gigaspheres, is that we're probably 12 out of 12 on the vast majority of pals we'll just find randomly, but there is something up with the desert. Where are all the pals? Right? Should be way more pals here. Or has it always been this empty? Like, maybe I've just been playing a lot with more spawns when I've been here. I do tend to change settings a lot depending on what I'm testing on my main save. I know there's a lot of opinions about what is cheating and what is not with the settings. But turning spawns to 3 has to count as like increasing difficulty, right? It makes some stuff easier, like mass catching. But you're also fighting a bunch of more pals, you're having to dodge more. I think it's like a nice reward for that harder difficulty thing. Like mass catching will be a little bit quicker, but you will also be fighting 3 bosses at once, which I also wish they changed. I wish you could change spawns to ×3, but not fight 3 jet dragons at the same time. Maybe we can get like a separate slider for alpha bosses or something. And it's been a while, but I think it was the same thing in dungeons. That you would have 3 bosses in the dungeon. Beacon. How are we looking at beacon? Only 2. Perfect. Just stand still, please. While you're in the sphere, I'm gonna drink coffee and hope you don't break out. This isn't great. I got one hand. That seemed to work. Oh no. Here we go. I just chugged that coffee now to not have to deal with that stuff. Okay. What do you have for me, messenger? Sit. Okay. Sit in chair. Got bacon and eggs. Is this the thumbnail? Is this a thumbnail? No, the light is bad. Wait. Where's the sun? There's something about photography and... Wait, can you look here? Can you look over here? That's perfect. That's perfect. That's a thumbnail right there. I'm getting better at making YouTube videos. I think I touched upon it at in the last part. That I don't really find that I'm a content creator as much as just randomly. I'm just a gamer that presses record sometimes, you know, that's how I view it. But I'm getting better. Like the whole ThePalProfessor thing, I'll give a brief history of the ThePalProfessor while I start flying up here. I built my first computer, right? I sold my old consoles. I sold like the PlayStation and I think it was like the Nintendo Wii back then, a couple of years back. Sold my consoles. I did touch upon being a console player and then switching to PC. So sold my consoles and I bought my first PC part. Do I have a watering pal? No. Which GTX 460. That was my first build. That's all I really remember. GTX 460. Built it. Let's see, any pals here? And that was mostly like, you know, for a fun thing. Like I like building stuff. So then when you build your computer, you're like, okay, so you know what now? It felt unnecessary to have built back then. That felt like a monster computer to me. Going from like gaming on laptops and stuff to having a real graphics card, everything built myself. And then it felt like a bit unnecessary to just be playing, you know, Dota 1 on Warcraft 3 custom servers. Kind of like people today, I guess, that build a PC and play Minecraft. Let's see. 11. I guess I never did catch the 12th one. So I googled, what do you do with your PC? And there was like, you could do Photoshop. That wasn't super interesting to me. Okay, so now this one learned the laser skill. There was Photoshop. There was some other things you could do. Are you gonna fly off? And one of them was video editing. And since I already liked playing games, I figured, you know, what am I gonna record? I'll just record some gameplay, press render. So back then, I was, you know, having fun with video. Oh, level 30 Astigons. Let's catch a couple if we're here. If they're common. So back then, this was like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 era, I think. I just started like hitting record, but I wasn't like super good at the games back then. I just tried to make some montages of like, you know, getting some sniper kills, like, you know, the casual wall bangs and stuff like that. So that was more learning how to edit, using some basic editing software, and it was mostly adding transitions and stuff like that. Not something super exciting. Trying to do some of these like MLG montages back then, a lot of lens flare and stuff like that. Slow motion before the sniper shot hit everything. So a bit more editing. And it went pretty well. I managed to get this... it was like just when YouTube partner program started. So that YouTube channel went pretty well. I got the email from YouTube. I was getting like 30 to 60,000 views per Call of Duty video. Moved on to Modern Warfare 2 as well. So it's just basic. Like then it was more like moving away from making montages. Just these like, oh, getting a nuke on this and this Call of Duty map. Got the email from YouTube. You can now show ads and you can be a YouTube partner or whatever. I don't think it was called partner back then. But I did get the email. And you know, as I said, I thought the internet was gonna save everything. I had high hopes for humanity. I think I touched upon that earlier as well. So naturally, I said no. I was like, ads on the internet, like on YouTube? Nobody's gonna want ads on the internet or YouTube. This is so stupid. Everybody's gonna say no to this because, you know, integrity and stuff like that. So I said no. And this is, I want to say like 2013 or something. I said no to that. Then I moved on. As I said, I wasn't really content creator. I was just playing the game I wanted to play. So when I played World of Warcraft, I made World of Warcraft videos. I think I forgot to mention like GTA. I played a lot of GTA Online, made some videos of that. Turned down all the partner stuff and the ads and everything. Then just moving on to other games where there wasn't really anything worth making videos of. So like I would just save some highlights, like if you got like a 5-man kill, a rampage on Dota, you would save that, then edit them all together and make a sort of highlight video. But at that point, like people are so good at video games nowadays that to make a good like montage, you really need to be a standout player, and people just kind of make montages of pro players nowadays instead. So you just kind of take the highlights of some really good pro player, so you're editing somebody else's gameplay instead. And that didn't really appeal to me. I never really found the editing part very fun, as you might be able to tell by the ThePalProfessor stuff. So I've just been casually kind of doing this ever since I built my first PC. Just playing games I like, and it was very easy with this NVIDIA GeForce experience thing, because you could just like hit one key. Who's burning to death here? Kelpsies. Got the Susakus. Kind of forgot to capture pals. Is this the closest one to Jetra again? I guess. So I've been just kind of recording these, and then the Palworld thing kind of took off again, sort of like with the Call of Duty videos. So that's kind of the origin of the ThePalProfessor, I guess. Just always kind of making casual videos, very low on editing because I just didn't find it very fun. And then Palworld has sort of, I think it sort of fits Palworld as a style, because it's just, and you don't really make montages in Palworld and heavily edited videos. I guess people just kind of like when I test stuff, which is things I kind of like doing. Just because I'm curious about it myself. If I'm gonna test, you know, how many transporters to miner ratios do I need for an ore base, like I might as well, I'm recording it anyway, since I want to test it myself, like the skill cooldown stuff, I'm just recording it anyway. Might as well upload it so other people can watch it as well. And then I kind of expect my viewers to be, I don't want to make guides for people that don't, okay, we got 12. If you don't get it, you don't get it, I guess. I don't want to go out of my way to over-explain things. I try to make the videos pretty short. Like I often try to edit. The take 1 is usually like 40 minutes, then take 2 is 20 minutes, and I try to work it down to like 5 minutes. In the beginning, I try to include a lot of the tests. Like the first impatient and ferocious tests and stuff like that, I just recorded for like 40 minutes and uploaded, because I'm like, people will want the proof, you know, they'll want the test. But nobody really seemed to care about that stuff. So now I just do the test, and I just provide the numbers. And if anybody doesn't believe those numbers, then they can spend the time disproving them instead. That feels a little bit better. The videos become a lot shorter. Because you will often find these comments like, if I did a raid boss or something, it'll be like, these numbers are obviously tweaked, your settings for damage and your damage to pals and whatever. And it's like, yeah, but you can just go in as well and shoot Xenoloord once with your plasma cannon with my setup and see that that's the damage you do on default settings. So that feels a bit easier. I know there's videos out there, people start the video by showing their settings. And I was considering doing that on someone like when I do the hard setting, like Oil Rig hard setting Björn. But at the same time, if you just want to disprove it, it's very easy to just go in and test and see if my numbers match the numbers that get dealt with the boss on default settings. Then I kind of stopped doing that thing as well. So now it's more like what I enjoy doing is just fighting the bosses. You hit record, and then you hit stop recording, and then you kind of just hit upload. Spend more time like making the thumbnail, just adding that text. Not super exciting stuff, but it's fun for me. I feel like if I ever get to the point where I'm making Palworld videos, even if I don't want to, that's when I'm a content creator, you know? Right now I'm still just doing stuff I want. Like I wanna try the bead build, I wanna try the sweeper build, yeah, I'm doing that. I'll make a video of that. If I ever like sitting there at home like, oh, what could I possibly do today to make content? I guess I'll have to breed a whatever army. Like I'll breed some beacons just to have something. That's when I'm a content creator, in my mind. If there's a big difference there, I don't know. Really, is that all the pals that were around here? Let's just check this area as well. Then we got Astral Mountain, Sakurajima, and Fabric. I hope I don't run out of pals to 12 out of 12 soon. I don't want to be looking for rear spawns, that's the thing. What's burning to death down here? Lamb balls. Are we 12 out of 12? Yeah, we don't care about lamb balls. It's getting dark. There's another Phalaris Aqua. How are we doing on those? We only have 5. I'm gonna go back and sleep, I think. Because I can't see. Maybe I'll need to craft that hip lantern. Oop. Work slave. That's neat. But now I can't see anything. Should I check out the nighttime spawns though? Let's just take a quick lap around here at night. Even if it's trouble seeing. We'll see what we can see. Any cool pals? What is that chest? I guess this is where the chests are spawning, right? It's underground, so this is probably where all those alpha boss chests and stuff that I couldn't see before. Maybe this is how the nightstar sand is working, because you see I can't open it. I go on the mount. I could open it before, right? There we go. Huh. 12. That's not a night spawn. Who here is a night? Suit's here. Suit's here. Wait for me. I need you, actually. I need you for the ranch. Hello. Good thing I went here at night. So we got that one. Then we land. Guess I'll have to use Dark Laser then. Seems to work better when mounted than it does unmounted. Sibilix, yeah, but I'm already 12 or 12 on you, so you're fine. So, are the night spawns... We only got 4 Cinnamot. Oh, this is cool. So the event happened, but all the Direhouse are asleep until Joltog wakes them up. Joltog, you're stupid. Don't wake them up, and you're fine. I really only caught so few Cinnamots. Are they also night spawns? 100%, I like that. Dinosum, we're 12. Then there's this place, which is always chaos. Dark Laser, yeah. Ooh. I mean, I guess it is cool for doing that. Wait, did I catch the suits here? But they're not very good skills. I'll tell that. Oop. And Divine Disaster. Oop. We're just booping pals. Just a light boop and a catch. Okay, we're up to 41,000 per pal. What about Kelpsy? 12 out of 12. Diblex, 12 out of 12. Inventory full. It's always full. I don't care about honey either. Cement is nice. Leather, we don't care anymore. This should be fine. I wanna see if there's any other spawns. Ribbony, 12. Ribbony, Kelpsy. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of night spawns. You're awake. You have yeah, we got some Denossums as a bonus. Now will it have Vampiric? Nocturnal. Yes, that's fine. Bushi, only 7. Perfect. Oop. Any other cool spawns? Inventory full again. It's just arrows. Do we have any special food I could just give my pals? Bubble Blast, yeah sure, we'll get rid of that one. Attack, nice. Attack bonus. We got 10 minutes to go fight something. Let's go say hi to Marcus, I guess. He has the... What did he have? The sulfur pit, right? Seems a bit late. Like, you unlock gunpowder very early. It's 83,000 for exploring, so that's like 2 catches. You unlock gun. Okay, should I add a P? Gun P. You unlock gun P at level 21. But then, like, I guess most of the sulfur bases are around here, which is like level 40. Like, there are some locations here, like I think there's one lone sulfur node here, you know, you got these bases with like 1 sulfur node. But it's a bit weird, and then the gunpowder pit is also a level 45 boss. Hopefully now, it's not dragon, they're not starving. We should be fine to go in and let these shadowbeaks handle Marcus. And there will be no weird police officers or anything. Okay, are you already bugged out? Are you not gonna Divine Disaster? Come on, Divine Disaster. Let's just fix it for all of them. We hopefully won't have to do that again. Okay. Divine Disaster, please. That bug is getting annoying. Was that enough to not... Okay, run into Ignis Rage. That's great. Oh, they're all missing as well. And we got you. A lot of the Divine Disaster things are missing this flying hitbox. What was that? Rock Lance. Oh right, I withdrew a little bit too early. That's what happens when you withdraw against that Flare Storm skill. Hey, don't be chasing me with this now. Okay, do have this healing potion, let's use that. Oops, don't look at me. So you can't dodge right when you send out a new pal, but can you grapple? Because I haven't done this whole swapping strategy a whole lot. So you can't dodge, but okay, there's still a little bit of delay between grappling as well. So you're probably better off, like, you wait for one attack to be sent out and then do the swap. Don't look at me. Yeah, and now we do the swap. That gives you time to then dodge. There's a little bit of timing stuff with the whole dodge tactic. He did an attack and then we dodge. Again, don't swap until he's actually flying somewhere, because then he flies to you. Wait, that's not Divine Disaster. There. Oh, did it just become level 50? No, don't. Wait for an attack. Then you switch. Perfect. I feel like the tackle is not hitting, and that's making this a lot slower than it should be. Maybe it's better off just letting them use their regular skills as well. Lotus, is the tackle hitting? No. That's, okay, so the Divine Disaster spam is not working very well. Let's see. He's not looking at me, right? Perfect. Let's see now. No Divine Disaster 2. Let's take Nightmare Ball. And Bubble Blast, I guess. Let's see how these bubbles do. Okay, one hit. One bubble managed to hit. The tackle hit. I feel like we're gonna time out just because all the skills are missing. Come on, shadowbeak. You got this. Bubbles? 3-4 bubbles hit now. That's nice. Laser. So the laser skill actually is performing pretty well. I guess I'll have to use the mounted skill when I have shields. So we have shields, we can tank a hit. Oop. Okay, that one also hit. We still have shields, and he's doing some stupid attack in the ear, so... Oop. I should have had photo mode for that. That would have been a Harry Potter thumbnail. And it booped. And it's doing its thing. Whoops, and oh, will this miss? No. Okay, that's gonna hit as well. Now I need to wait for the shield to come back up. I don't want to be doing that whole tackling thing without shields. 2 bubble blasts, 1 bubble blast. Are you gonna dark laser him again? That seems fine. And he's stuck in a pillar. Seems to happen quite a lot with this guy. Don't look at me. Oh, it's just off cooldown. That was perfect timing. That should be back off cooldown at like 4-0, right? You can tank that, right? Shadowbeak has a lot of defense. Bubbles. 2 hits. This is a silly hitbox. What was it doing? Ignis Rage. Oh, that works for me. I'll do some... No. I didn't even press that button. I promise. I still have shields. Let's go. Boop. I'm back again. And 40-0-0, we should be able to do the mounted skill now. Perfect. Okay, that interrupted me. Go get him. This is taking so long. I should have used the Holy Burst and the Wall Splash Fruit, but I don't have those yet. I just wanted to kill a boss. I'm not sure why I'm here actually. Why did I go kill this boss? Was I just killing time? Thought I was gonna do a lot of mass catching. This feels like a weird impulse decision by me to go here. I'm here for a reason, right? I didn't just end up going here. I don't even want the Sulfur Mine. Why am I here? I guess we gotta kill the tower bosses at some point, so might as well. Alright, we do have the Meowmere. How would that do in here? Would it bounce on the walls and stuff, or does it just fly off the edge? Well, I guess they're coming... Okay, this is weird. Let's just see what we can hit. Okay, that's actually not that bad against him. Yeah, we're meowing. We're adding some damage to this. It is hitting quite a lot. Like, it's not a whole lot of damage, but it's fast. Go get him. Especially with this pillar. You can get it between the pillars. A lot of damage. Not enough stamina. I guess that's the difference between this and like a gun. This will use stamina instead of reloading. Come on. Perfect. How much experience? 120? So by catching 2 pals? Seems a bit, you know. Is that good? Probably if I'd used some skills that actually hit the boss and I could kill him over and over again at a decent pace, it might be viable. Now, why was I here? I'm sure I had a good reason for going and doing this. I just can't remember it. Let's go back to base and see if I can find another distraction. Oh, I bought all the PAL stuff, I just never used it. How many can we queue up? Yep, we'll make about that many. Yeah, about that many. That seems good. Then how much of this is left over? Not a whole lot, actually. Not a whole lot of ore left over. The wood is adding up though. This Celestia is doing just fine. And then we got cement, 2000. I did buy a bunch of bones. We'll just queue up 1 max of that now. No reason not to. And then we got this, and these PAL metal things are being made. So we can make 180 of those. And then we're looking pretty good, I think. I got 100 legendary spheres on me. And I got, among other things, let's toss this out. Should have gone to the item retrieval machine thing, but now we're here. Flame grenade, gonna pop some eggs in here then. Well, this one's done. Univolt, Alpha Univolt, that seems cool. Okay, great. And how are we looking on this Palpedia? We've got 12. Lift monks, right? Lift monks in the desert. And I guess that here and here. We'll find more lift monks then. Not gonna go out of my way for those. 12. Don't need to say 12, I guess. Okay, so we had... Maybe I should have gone here. Wonder how rare they are there. Okay, let's just check a little bit more. No data? What is this, like? Can't remember what this is supposed to be. What, the... Daydream, maybe? Have I seen daydreams around? Could be one of these. Depresso. Doesn't seem to be active at this time. Yeah, I can't even change. Okay, Cremis. Oh, so this thing is its own. Or? That little island. Guess we'll just keep on doing it in order otherwise. I still have some spawns on the volcano I haven't checked out, I feel. So instead of logging out here, let's log out somewhere in the world, because I do have all this stuff, right? I got food, my pals are in a decent shape. maybe if I log out here, I'll remember to check this area out for pals. Or I'll be like, why am I here? That also happens. Anything cool lurking? What's the range on this thing? Decent range. Okay, hopefully I get some pals to 12 out of 12 here. Next part. Egg. Egg. Maybe these eggs will turn into Gignus by the time I log in again. There should be an egg here somewhere, right? Where are all the eggs at? There's one. We'll see. Maybe it turns into a Gignus egg by the time I'm back for next part. But for now, thanks for watching.